hive cluster is under attack.
For the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, for your Patreon cast for the week of September the 1st, it's going to be Light versus Larva here on Circuit Breakers. Bottom right, going to be Light. And in the top left, it is Larva. We like Larva a lot. He's an excellent Zerg player. He is entertaining. And Light is maybe the best Terran player right now in the world since last kind of disappeared on us, right? Right, okay. So a TVZ here sent directly to me by RJB. Check him out at RJB TV on YouTube if you like StarCraft. There's a link to his channel in the description. And they're talking to each other in Korean. Huh. What do you know? They're both Korean, they both play StarCraft, and they're talking to each other in Korean. Deductive reasoning engage. So no proxies here from Light. Which reminds me I need to do another cheese compilation for Brood War. Terror the Overlord scouting out. I know it's cold, I know it's dark here in space on the space platform on Circuit Breakers, Terry, but I mean, the good news is this is a really popular map and there are a million games played on it? Question mark. Yeah, I know, that's not much of a comfort. I'm sorry. We're gonna go 11 hatch. Yeah, just out to see if there's a bunker or something coming up here. There's not, so 11 hatch tossed right on down. Is it going to be Muta opening like it is in 90% of ZVTs that I cast on this channel? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's going to be Lurker opening. Maybe it's going to be some kind of crazy rush into Queens. We've seen that before. Try to ensnare those Marines. It reduces their movement speed and their fire speed, which is actually kind of incredibly good against Marines because they fire so quickly, right? And they're so fast. That's the other part of it. Marines would not be as good if they were slower. And obviously they wouldn't be as good if they hit less hard or and attacked less often. So if you can negate two of those things, you're having a good time. Great time. Drone scouting, worried about Light enough that we're doing that. Is it a 2-rack Snope? Command Center first play. Oh. All right, what do we got here? Command Center first on the... I thought that was a barracks. I just assumed. That'll teach me to assume about these players, man. StarCraft players... Professionals are... can't predict them that easily. So Command Center first, which would be problematic if it was a pool first opening from the Zerg, but at the same time, 4-player map, scouting out early enough to really punish this is extremely hard. And yeah, at 3 minutes, this drone's coming in and says, oh, Command Center first, huh? With a 2 racks on the follow-up. Interesting. And then this drone just really wants to die. Yeah, get out of there, man. You're not going to kill that SCV in time. You're taking too many hits to your little soft drone body. You don't have, well, I mean, you have a carapace, right? I guess I was going to say they don't have armor, but yeah, they do. Macro hatch, which we have recently discovered. I'm sure some of you already knew this, but it indicates it's going to be a Mutalisk opening. Because if you want to go for a 9 Muta opening, you need enough Larva for that, and 2 hatches does not provide that for you. So you get the 3rd hatch solely for the 3 Larva you get, so you can make 9 mutas instead of 6 when that spire finishes. That's it. That's the math. So anyway, SCV continues scouting in. Really taking some hits, though. You want to take hits. You want to be here long enough to make sure that it's a spire that's coming up. I mean, the lair timing tells us. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, look at this Ling micro, too. Okay, it's like 1 more hit. Got him. All right, so SCV dies. That's a minor win for Larva for sure. Gets that 2nd gas. There we go. 2nd gas being taken while the lair is morphing in before the spire even starts. Indicates, okay, it's going to be a lot of Mutalisks. So that was something, you know, that we need an engineering bay for. So going to be an academy. Engineering bay is actually already up. Wow, we don't need the turrets this fast, but maybe he's going for, yep, +1. There it is. So +1 attack is coming in for the Marines. He wants to get range for them too. That's what the academy is for. He recognizes the threat of Mutalisks is going to be heavier than on average. It's going to be more than just 5 or 6. It's going to be 9, probably 11 in that stack. That is what everybody likes to do. It's a huge amount of mutas. The stacking makes them a million times better. And overall, yeah, I think Light is prepared for it. He knows what's coming. He's not worried at all. I don't think any part of him is like, oh no. I think he's very calm right now. If we put a heart rate monitor on a light at this stage of the game, it would be like, it would be pretty chill. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Anyway, Lurker Aspect is also coming in, and by that I mean, what in the name of not Aspire? Look at me! Look at me reading this and reading it entirely wrong, and assuming that Light's reading it the same way that I am. Dude, there's not a... Production tab says Lurker Aspect, which is fairly normal. Oh. Dude, if he's throwing up turrets... He's not. How does he know? No. That's a ComSat station, which he definitely needs. Okay. Well, he read something that I failed to read because this isn't Mutas at all. There's a Queen's Nest on the way. There's Lurker Aspects getting researched. Yeah, none of this is Mutalisk. So, hey, Larva gave us something different today. How nice. And look, you can easily take your third base now because you make those guys into Lurkers, and then your third base comes in at 6 minutes, and you're very happy about that. Maybe that was the intent. Maybe he's like, look, Light went command center first. I need a third base faster than I would normally get it if it was a Spire opening. So tell you what, let's go for Lurkers first, and then maybe make a Spire later for Scourge and stuff. But for now, it's going to be Lurkers and Hydras and Lings, and then Defilers, obviously, because the Hive upgrade just got started too. Is there tank fire happening, or did he just... Oh, cancel the turret. Yeah, I think... No. You know? Oh, he was reading Muta. He made some turrets, and then he canceled them. Because he's like, the Mutas would have hit already. Where are they? I guess they're not coming. And then canceled. Man, what a fake out would it be if Larva was making Mutalisk, and he just delayed their arrival a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I heard his ComSat. He's like, okay, there's a Hive coming up. There's a Hydralisk Den. There's a Queen's Nest. It's not happening. Like, it is not happening with Mutas. So cancel those turrets. For detection purposes and drops and stuff, yeah, why not? Alright, this is a pretty important push for the Terran player. The Sunkens are a little bit late, but there's Lurkers up, which is the big deal, right? The Lurkers change the entire equation, because you don't have enough, really, to get up this ramp. Oh, they're on the low ground, though. That's interesting. Oh, I guess there's still... one up here. They decided to relocate. Okay, they're like, yeah. Yeah. It is 8 racks, though. I mean, look, Light's doing the thing that is these days. This is a 2019 or 2020 replay that RJB sent over, so it's legit. Coming up, you just can't. You can't get up this ramp with these Marines. You can spread all you want. You can prevent a 4th base like this, sure. But getting up this ramp is not going to happen. I'd be shocked if he tried. Okay. He's kind of... All right. Hold on. These Lings are trying to absorb some hits intended for the Lurkers. Oh, man. And they have to back out. Yeah. Okay. So it didn't happen. That burrows in a little bit further back here. This guy getting focused down. Zerglings attracting shots that otherwise would go in. More Lurkers come in. And now it's a trap for Light. Now Light can't get out. Sure, he's denying the 4th base, but he's not leaving this unless he gets some dropships in here real fast, which, no. He's getting a control tower now. He is too far away from dropships to really make that happen. So the Lurkers are doing slow and steady, pushes forward here. Kills one Lurker, dies. Another one dies. We're just trying to kill as many Lurkers as we can before everybody gets wiped out. Another one gets killed. That's big. It's actually pretty big that that one died. Okay. So, well done by Light. He took a pretty tough, bad situation, made it into a better one. And, you know, delayed the 4th base from Larva. He wants to have a 4th base, or by now. Oh, and these medics escape. Oh, they do not escape. They 1000% do not escape. Okay, well, that was fun. Consumes on the way. Yep, pretty standard stuff here. The Terran getting a 3rd base. Yeah, there's your 3rd CC coming up. What upgrades are we looking at? Marines, what are you at, guys? +1 attack. Getting +1 armor soon. Another engineering bay on the way for those 2 upgrades at the same time. Double upgrades across the sky. What does it mean? And there's that Spire, and there are those Scourge. So Larva doing everything right here. Other than, I don't know, still not getting a 4th base, which I'm confused and concerned about from him. He doesn't really need it until the 3rd base of light is up, but it's under construction. Ow, the dropships are out. Remember when I was like, dropships? Yeah, dropships. The Scourge need to engage now. Reaction time too slow. Too slow. Here we go. Unloading inside the base. There's lurkers coming in. That Overlord is dead. The lurkers burrow in. The Scourge really want these dropships. But no, look at these Marines positioned. Very nice. You're not going to connect. You're not going to hit these dropships. Not today, but oh crap. We're going to force a liftoff without quitting. Then these guys dart in, but no! Scourge die. These Marines die to save those dropships. Very nicely done. The sacrifice on both sides. 4th base, though. Larva, buddy. I don't understand. Don't quite understand why there's not a 4th base here from Larva yet. Look, he's got Dark Swarm out. It's awesome, right? He's going for upgrades and stuff now. Cool. He's getting Plague, because of course he is. So he's doing all the right things in ZVT land. He just doesn't have a 4th base, whereas the 3rd base is happily running and getting saturated by light right now. I don't know. I don't know if I feel good about Larva here. Look, he's got the pieces that he needs. I'm not concerned about any of that stuff, right? He just doesn't necessarily have the economy to hang on with the 3-basing 8 racks Terran. Just pump Marines endlessly. They attack air, they attack ground. They're super great. Alright, well, Marines attacking into the natural base. These Sunkens getting target fired on. The Dark Swarm doesn't protect them, but it does protect the Lurks. Defensive Matrix is up, but a retreat is in order here for light. Small group check-in. This Marine's like, there's still not a 4th base here. What in the name of Fergus McDootson is going on here? He's just pumping, man. He's like, oh, I'm just going to make 7 Marines at a time, I guess. Let's get that Irradiate going. A Nidus? Out of the Nidus. Oh, I guess he Nidus to get away from this attack, but then the attack didn't happen. Didn't work as well as Light was envisioning. So, look, 3 base to 3 base. It's basic maths. I can do this kind of maths. Maybe it's 4th base time now? Oh, the Irradiates have started coming hot and heavy, though, right? Light knows. That's how you do it. You spellcast, baby. 2 Scourge go down to that Irradiate, I think. And then look at Light. Just, you know, expanding top right as well here. No big deal. Ultralisk Tech needs to be next, and then Ultralisk Cavern is on the way. Also, Metasynaptic Nodes, an incredibly good upgrade. Lurkers come into the Dark Swarm. Really, the only answer here is going to be Irradiates. Or the Dark Swarm wearing off normally. Dude, Light. Light. Getting some major wins there. How many Lurkers died? There's only 1 Lurker on this ramp. That's doable. Gets it. Scourge connect on one of the science vessels. 2 of them go down. Plague! Ooh, fantastic Plague, though. Really good Plague. And then 1 Spine takes down 4 Marines because they've been plagued. All right, well, look. 3 base to 4 base to soon to be 5 base. What is Light's plan here and why? There we go. 13, almost 14 minutes. He gets a 4th base. And then he makes a beeline with his Adrenalings into a bunch of Marines here. So, like, they're losing a bunch of their buddies. And the Marines do win that fight because the Lings didn't have incredible upgrades. They've got 1-1, which is fine, and Adrenal's great, but if they were 3-3, they'd have won that battle for sure. And Light casually holds on to his 4th over here on the right side. Now, this is a map that is somewhat Terran favored just because you can set up tanks on this high ground and kill the base in the low ground here, which is why we're seeing Larva not take this 9 o'clock spot. That is the exact reason. Where are the Marines at? See, the Marines are at 2-2. So the Marines have better upgrades. Those evolution chambers were late for Larva. I don't know what he was waiting for there, but did not seem great. I guess the one saving grace right now for Larva is that he's got all the tools he needs to win this game, right? Whether he has the income available to defeat Light with them is a different question. He's got the Dark Swarm and the Plague and the Scourge and the Lings and the Ultras, right? And the Lurkers, I guess. They're a big part of this too. Extra racks coming in here from Light, because of course there is. It's a 164 to 112 supply. Crazy. These Lings are just like, well, if we wait for 2-2 before we jump in here, we're a lot more successful. Firebat says what? That's right. Firebat says what? Bunch of Lings jumping out into Firebat Marine Town. Scourge, nope, no attacks there. What's left to defend this natural base? Lurkers coming in, defensive matrix up on these Firebats. Boosh, 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 boosh. They're helping take down the Sunkens. Can they get it? Lurkers dying, defensive matrix is up. Science Vessel's really preventing us from getting a good screenshot there. Way to go, guys. But I guess they're providing important detection purpose as well. Light continuing to march in here. Is there enough? The Ultras come down the ramp at almost the perfect point here. Can they do it? Scourge taken down a Science Vessel. Another one gets taken down too. Still a bunch of Marines remaining. Lurkers have taken down the third base of Light, but I think Light can afford to lose a base right now, whereas Larva cannot. And finally, enough Lings pop out here. Man, what a hold. A desperate hold there. Ultra's got 4 kills. This guy's only got the 1, and he's been irradiated. Big drop heading south. Oh, Scourge, do not see that. Man, killing that Nidus Canal would have really helped this attack be a lot more effective, too. Firebats, Marines against just Lings is so good. So good here. Lings are taking down some Marines, but dude, Light. Loving this. This is what we're talking about. Take down the hatchery, Firebats. Got it. We're not participating all that much, but we're helping a little bit. It does go down. Here comes some Dark Swarm Lurker, though. So let's get rid of that if we can. Maybe take down these macro hatches. Don't worry about the Lurkers as much, though. Maybe... Oh, the Plague. Pull back. There you go. Focus on the hatchery. Take out this entire bottom left. The Nidus got killed early, so reinforcements have to walk all the way down, and the hatch does go down. It knocks Larva down to 3 total bases, 75 to 44 workers, 174 to 106 total supply, and Light is in complete control of this game. Could he have evacuated these units? Maybe. He tried real hard. Firebat death. So yeah, it's a 3-basing Zerg versus no, third base is back. Battle cruisers are out from Light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total bases for Light. There's just, we're where we were, right? All the tech structures are okay. We still have a Defiler around. We still have an Ultralisk Cavern. Probably. Yep, over here in the natural base. So yeah, all the pieces are here, but income-wise, it's going to take something of a miracle for Larva to win this game. All right, Plague Dark Swarm. There it is. There's your combination. Why is Light not backing out of that Dark Swarm? Why did it take him so long to do that? Okay, so that's a massive win for Larva because Light didn't quite respond properly by getting out of there fast enough. He's going to lose a ton of medics here, too. He just knocked down Light to 139 supply. Plus, Ultra's running into this third base, causing all sorts of problems, wreaking havoc. What is going on? Dude, Light, buddy. I don't know about this game, man. Firebat in a bunker. Not going to stop 4 Ultras. That's your math today. Ooh, getting into that mineral line is huge. A radiated Ultra inside your mineral line is pretty good, too. Look at the pathing, though. That missile turret's really blocking them off from being able to get in here, which is absolutely hilarious. Also, Lings and Ultras into Light's 4th base now at the 9 or the 3 o'clock. Dude, what is going on? Battle cruisers here to deny Light's base. Oh, the Scourge, though. Oh, they got one of them. The other one's almost very dead here, too. Probably got plagued at some point. Ah, my gosh. It's 57 to 43 total workers, 155 to 97 supply. It's better for Larva than it was 2.5 minutes ago. This is kind of insane all of a sudden. There it is. Dark Swarm pops perfectly. The Irradiate comes in a little bit late to save these bunkers. That's for sure. SCV's coming in, trying to repair. Can they do it? The repair is enough, but no. Lurkers are brewing in here. Scourge taking opportunity to wipe out so many science vessels too. The bunker goes down. The Ultras clean up what's left. The Lurkers do too. Oh, SCV's dying as they retreat here. Larva putting in so much work. He just wiped out 2 bases of the Terran. The 3rd base is back and running, which is nice. But this 3 o'clock, there's an Ultralisk in here too. An empty bunker trying to defend it. Empty bunkers never did anything for anyone, did they? And the Larva, ever since I said he needs some kind of a miracle to flip this script, he did it. He did. He put himself into a much better position. Light, though, attacking into this bottom left base like an absolute boss. Comes back in for round like 3 here. Pull back, pull back, pull back. There it is. There's the pullback. The Lings come out of the Dark Swarm because they're stupid. But then the Defiler is smart and gives them another angle. Yeah, the Ultras are just incredibly hard to kill, obviously. But, man, more Lings and Ultras. Getting into the 3 o'clock, too. This is just tough. This is really tough for Light right now. He really needs to land. This base probably doesn't feel safe enough to. These Lurkers preventing 11 and 20 kills respective. Dude, 120 to 98 supply. Light is up, but not nearly as much as he was. Okay, Ultralisk dies. I feel like that's like the 2nd Ultra we've seen die today. I know it's more than that, but the Ultras have been great. Super, super great. Scourge trying to fly in and take down science vessels, I guess. I'm just rallying down here. Maybe they go after drop ships that aren't here either. So the Scourge were like, we're ready, guys. And they're like, yeah, the battle was 30 seconds ago, but thanks for showing up. We appreciate it. 2 more BCs fly right into a Spore. Scourge. Oh, they were here to kill battle cruisers. Apparently. Ow. Ow. Is teching into battle cruisers a smart idea? Couldn't have timed that any better. Hey, look, +1 attack finished for the battle cruisers. Is that awesome? Look at these guys that are stuck. How long have they been stuck here, do you think? Oh, wow. Probably a really long time. Dude, it's only a 7 supply advantage for our 8 Raxing Light right now. 7. I know it's easier to say tech into mech than it is to actually do it, but why do I feel like a lot of the games from 2012, 13, 14 that I was casting, it just appeared easier for Terran to start out with this rack stuff and then just tech into mech. Just switch it up perfectly, right? And then suddenly the Zerg rather is stuck. He's stuck on Ling Ultra that is terrible against 37 siege tanks. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this. I really don't. Because now Larva's up in supply for the first time, like maybe ever in this game. This 3rd base in trouble again. The Dark Swarm, the Ultras are staying inside the Dark Swarm. These guys aren't, but they can't. The repair is really good on that, too. The repair today's been great. That guy's got 5 HP. Hilarious. And this is where it gets scary for the Terran. We just have little groups of Lings and Ultras coming in from the top left, from the bottom left, right? Just over and over and over again here. That guy finally goes down with his 5 HP. Maybe he had 6 with regeneration there. This drone gets a bad rally right into an irradiated Ultralisk. The 3rd base under attack, but an Ultra down. That Ultra staying alive. Very injured, though. Fully upgraded, however. And, you know, the Marines are at 3-3 themselves. It's just not as nearly as effective as the full upgrades for the Ultras are. Man, another attack heading top right. That's just not happening. Light isn't even trying to take these top right bases. Light, I don't know if this is a last hurrah or what, but he's up 126 to 107 supply. He's lost too many science vessels. Good Plague, catching a bunch of those units for sure, yes. But man, just not able to bust through. Dark Swarm as a defensive spell especially is really good. As an offensive spell especially is really good. It's kind of worse when it's in the middle of the map, close to nothing. Obviously. Oh, I did try to take this top right base again. It did not work out for him. Not even a little bit. $112 to $107 supply being down to a Ling Ultra Defiler army as Terran is not what you want to be. Plague catches almost every one of the Science Vessels gets plagued. A Mutalisk is in production. We know what that means. Another attack into this right side 3 o'clock base. The repair is good, but the bunker, no! The repair was not good. Lurkers are in. Light's getting obliterated at his other source of income. His third base is getting mined out. His natural base is not happening anymore. He needs this to stay alive. He's down to 33 SCVs, and it's falling precipitously. It's down to sub 30 at 29. Really, really bad stuff, and everything is just completely turned on its head in this game. Light was in complete control, and then Larva was like, not Light with the eyeballs. With the annoyed eyes, finally GG's out, and Larva is the winner of this Patreon match for this week. What? I feel like we've retread this over and over again, right? Is maybe 8 racks, whatever, 9 racks this is it really good until Hive Tech is out for the Zerg? Is that the window? Once that's done, is it over for the 8 racksing Terran player? It's just the Marines can't do well enough. The Science Vessels can't stay alive long enough. If you're Flash, yes, you can keep your Science Vessels alive. And at this stage of the game, you have 16 Science Vessels. And it's impossible to deal with because they're irradiating everything constantly, and the Zerg can't make it happen unless maybe they use drops or maybe they go Queens. We've seen that done too. But, man, if it gets into the fully upgraded Cracklings with Ultras, baby, right? I mean, the Plagues are amazing. The Dark Swarms are amazing. The Lurkers got a lot of value out of the course of this game. It's a 25 kill Lurker, man. Brought him from up here. They were really instrumental in killing this top right, and they were instrumental in getting the win, too, at the end of the day. I don't know. Light, he had killed this bottom left. He'd knocked Larva down to 3 total bases, and then Larva was just like, well, counterattack. And he wiped out these top 2. He put pressure into this third base. He wiped out this one as well. Just constantly put the pressure on Light. Light was not able to break through. He almost busted through here. If he'd broken through here, he could have won the game. I think this game was won and lost during this battle of the natural base that happened about 5 minutes ago. Light went for it, couldn't pull it off. GG. Hot didgeridoo. So it's 194,000 points for Larva, 177 for Light. Got outproduced by the Zerg player by about a 2-to-1 ratio, and the kill death ratio was not enough to make up for that 505 to 417. Resources spent. Larva ended up outspending the Terran player by only about 3,000, which isn't, I would not say that's enough for a 25-minute game normally, but the incredible cost efficiency of his last 5 to 10 minutes really made up for it. His Ultras got way more damage than I think average Ultras do. His Plagues were always on point. His Dark Swarms were perfect. There were a couple times I thought a bunch of Ultras were dead. Bam, Dark Swarm pops in, completely changes the battle, right? Oh, incredible. Incredible stuff. So cool. That is going to be it for me today for your Patreon cast of the week. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.